Hello and welcome to the Hotline Bling weekly video blog post. My name is Maria Borgoff, and today I want to talk a little bit about what it means to be rebellious. I remember when I was a teenager, and even today, someone tells me what to do, and I want to do the exact opposite. There's something in me that just wants to rebel against what someone tells me to do or what someone says that I should do. And so if you're like me and you have this little rebellious spark in you, and maybe you like that about yourself, maybe it's really prominent in your life right now. Maybe it's even causing some tension in your relationships, or it's just causing you to feel like you don't really know why you're acting the way you are. Maybe you're just doing it because it's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. So whatever the issue is, whatever is going on, if you are rebellious and you want to kind of shape that rebellion or that tendency to be a really positive one, and one that is healthy and productive and actually the most satisfying, then what I have learned is that the most rebellious thing that you can do is to love yourself for something that someone else tells you you should not like about yourself. So if someone else insults you or tells you shouldn't do something, or kind of criticizes the way in which you do something, figuring out how to love yourself for exactly the thing that someone criticized you about is the most rebellious thing that you can do, right? It's like explicitly saying, oh, you don't like this about me? Well, guess what? I love this about me, and I'm going to let it spill over. I'm going to embrace it, and I am going to own it. So there's some things in this kind of way, with this idea that might not be super healthy with, but in terms of kind of more personality things, or maybe interests of yours, if someone tells you, oh, it's not cool that, for me, you like to make videos of yourself talking about mindfulness and life's issues. If someone criticized me for that, the most rebellious thing that I could do is to say, no, I love that about myself. I love doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I might even enjoy doing it more now that you have told me that I shouldn't do it. So figuring out those things that maybe you're not very confident about, maybe you kind of struggle to express those interests or those things about yourself because you're afraid that people might criticize you. So how can you exercise your kind of rebellious streak by, instead of shying away from those things that you're scared to do, or that you have been criticized or insulted about before in the past, instead of shying away from them, loving yourself fully, standing in them and owning it, totally owning who you are, what you love, what you're about. And that is the most rebellious thing that you can do, is to stand up to the things that you're told you should be ashamed of. So maybe you can think of a couple things that you've been told to be ashamed of, you've been told are bad, but you still have this feeling in you that it's not bad, it's not wrong to like this, or I don't want to be ashamed of this, it's what I love. If you have that feeling, then that's where you can start to act a little bit rebellious and start to love yourself, really, really love that part of yourself that another person is criticizing, or another person is trying to make you feel as if you shouldn't love that about yourself. So I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear how you kind of act a little bit rebellious, and how maybe even this idea of being rebellious, how maybe it's gotten you into some bad situations, maybe how it's helped you or gotten you into some good situations. Maybe you've made a new friend by doing something a little bit Rebellious. So please get in touch with us. You can comment below this video, or you can contact us in the forum. Ask us any question that you have. Let us know what's going on with you and your friends. Anything that's kind of surfacing for you right now. We want to help you. We want to be a part of your conversation and a part of your growth as you step into the woman that you are meant to be, and you step into your most authentic self by being a little bit rebellious and loving yourself fully. So thanks for listening. Again, my name's Maria Borgoff. If you have any questions, get in touch, and we'll see you next week.